Author's note: this piece served as my final paper for my press ethics class during my senior year in journalism school. I co-wrote it with one of my best friends, who also happened to be my thesis partner, Mariel Santos. When Stephen Glass walked the once great halls of the New Republic TNR newsroom, he was seen as a sort of demigod. He was writing not only for TNR, but also for other respected and well-known publications such as Rolling Stone, Harper, and even the late John F. Kennedy Jr.'s George. He was young, a part-time law student at Georgetown University, and his voice was in demand. Interesting stories always had an odd way of being thrown Glass' way. However, it would, later on, be revealed that these were not mere coincidences. Glass had been faking and orchestrating nearly every story he had published. To this day, the Glass case is still regarded as the most sustained fraud in modern journalism. From telephone psychics to conversations between young politicians on Capitol Hill, Stephen Glass seemed to be writing about them all until the New Republic ran his now infamous story entitled Hack Heaven. In the said article, which was albeit ambitious if one would take the time to reread it and contemplate the things that had transpired in retrospect, Glass tells the story of Jan Restel, a 15-year-old computer hacker who managed to break into the mainframe of a supposed big-time software company by the name of Jukt Micronics. However, instead of turning in the hacker to the authorities, Jukt rewarded the young fiend by recruiting him and even paying him. One would think Glass would have stopped the narrative there, but he didn't. He would further write about how the young hacker managed to land an agent, hosted a party involving an association of hackers, and that state authorities had to send out public service announcements warning people to turn criminals like these in rather than employing them. At the time of the article's conception, there was still a wide discrepancy between print and digital media in terms of public credibility, as explained by Adam Pennenberg, the man behind the exposing of Stephen Glass. Or shall we say the man who shattered Glass? Digital journalists were viewed as only nearly at par with gossip columnists. According to him, print loyalists were never tired of constantly reminding them of their inferiority when compared to them and how their small staffs were all dying of pressure from tighter deadlines. This, however, never swayed him. Pennenberg was a writer for Forbes' digital tool, now Forbes.com, at the time Hack Heaven came out. His beat involved technology and software, and after Glass' story hit the stands, he was called into his editor's office to be told off. How had he been outscooped